Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley and this is a Lay Spirit Design Studio vlog. So if you guys have been around for at least the last couple of months, from the start of this year, you will know that one of my goals for the year was to start doing wholesale. Well, it's not our first wholesale order ever, but it's the first wholesale order of this year while I'm intentionally trying to get into other stores. And it's the first wholesale order I've had, I think, in the last 2 or 3 years. So I'm super excited. We are going to be in Pixely's Oddities in San Diego, California for the very first time. And I'm so stoked. So let's pack this wholesale order together. So one of the types of items that they ordered were die cut stickers. And I usually just, when I have them, at conventions, they're just out. But I wanted to have them nicely packaged, so I had some backing cards printed real quick. So I'm gonna cut these and package those up, and then everything else should pretty much be ready to go to pack up. I also sized them this way, not only to fit the stickers obviously, but because I can also use the cello bags that are my keychains. So it works pretty well. I'm obsessed. So they just ordered 3 of a few things for now. This is like the initial starting. And I added my business card to the back, and I'll probably do this for everything. Just because, yeah, there's packaging with my stuff on it, but I want to have like the official business card in there too. So go to Pixely's Oddities if you guys are in San Diego. You can get all this stuff, buy it up, because then they will order more from me, which is amazing. This is a really cute spread. I'm really excited to have not only my original characters in there, but also just some of my generic spooky stuff like Mothman and the Halloween stuff. And then I miss doing washi tape. I'm not gonna start fussing with making washi tape again quite yet, but it is the goal to be moving into more stationary stuff. So there will be more washi tape in the near future. I know I have a whole packing desk, but it's kind of a mess right now, so just going with this. Perfect fit. So satisfying. I know it won't arrive this nice, but this is very satisfying. All right, that's all packed up and it's gonna be on its way today. So thank you, Simone at Pixely's Oddities. I'm so excited to be in your store and I hope it turns into a long-term partnership. And if anybody else out there who has a retail shop or like knows of a retail shop that wants to do wholesale with me, I'm open to everything I have available to buy to do wholesale. Just reach out to me. I do have it pretty easily set up on my website right now. I am going to make it even more easily set up when I do my website revamp later this year. But yeah, just reach out to me and we can talk about it. We got our first stamp rally card order. These are some of my mutuals who will be at SJ Made Summer Fair. It says right there. I won't be at this con, but definitely check these guys out if you're gonna be there. This is the prize. Very sporkly and cute. Okay, so we started this vlog with some boxings, some packaging of orders, and we're going to end this vlog, the second half here, with unboxing some stuff. So I have a couple of things that have arrived that are luckily super early for MidSummer Scream in a few weeks. So let's unbox some enamel pins and my new paper bags. Let's do small stuff first because I'm a little tired and I don't exactly want to be lugging a huge box around. So these are my restocks of the Jackie and Tommy pins, which I'm super excited about because I have been out of them since I think January. I don't remember, but it's been a little while, and I didn't have these for MidSummer last year because it wasn't time yet. Oh, what is this? Ooh, some pins! Hooray! It wasn't time for them yet because they came out in October for Patreon, but I couldn't stand the thought of not having them for MidSummer Scream because they're so cute. my mess. So I don't know if you guys remember, but this glows in the dark and the ghost is screen printed on, so you don't, like, it creates a shape through the glow. Ryan's black light is broken, so I can't demonstrate, but I don't know if it's been charged up enough to really tell. But this is probably one of my favorite pins, double posted and all that good stuff. But yeah, so yay, these are back in stock online, and you can grab them in person at MidSummer Scream. I've already seen a picture of these from the manufacturer, and they look identical to the previous factory that made these for me. And I was going to go with a temporary seasonal design for the Halloween conventions, but I didn't want to order 250 of them because that's how many bags I ordered in for January shows, and it lasted me until May. So I didn't want to be stuck with a bunch of Halloween stuff that's just going to take up room until next year. So I just went ahead and did my usual basic periwinkle ones, which I'm going to keep those until I'm sick of them. Oh, these are nicely bundled. Oh, that's going to make it so much easier for just grabbing stuff. So these are, oh, that paper is actually a little bit nicer. And I like that this is the side that has not the fold, because before it was the periwinkle side, but I would rather this side be it. But these are the same size. They have the paper handles again. Literally the exact same design. But I think they worked out to be maybe about the same price too. So yeah, paper bags are back for events. Well, I'm really glad I spontaneously decided to grade these right now, because these are the A grades and those are the B grades. It's been years since I've had such a terrible batch of pins, and like a lot of these might not be as noticeable, but there's two flaws happening here. One of which is an uncommon flaw where there's specks and things inside the flashlight light. I don't know if you can see that right there. My camera doesn't like to focus. I'll probably put up some photos too. But the other flaw that's happening, that's really hard to catch at first, is, and I really don't know if you're gonna be able to see it on here, but there's like scratching and indentation on Tommy's face. See it, it's just below his whiskers. And while it's not really visible when you're looking at him face on, like if someone were to just a little bit closely look at that, they were going to think that, wow, somebody didn't handle that very well. And that's most of the pins. There's a couple of other things where like there's a mark on Jackie's head right above that eye, which you can see very clearly. But most of it is the other flaws. So at least there's enough of the A grades to get by for MidSummer Scream. Like there's 20 of them out of the 50. 5, 10, 15. There's 20 A grades and there's 33 B grades. I don't think I have a whole video. I'll put it up in the video to click somewhere, but you can watch. Like, I broke up with a manufacturer over a terrible order like this, and that was a couple of years ago. And again, I don't really have the intention to keep doing enamel pins, so this isn't that big of a deal. But a lot of, like this pin, if I have this pin made again, I'll probably just go with my usual manufacturer because at least they're cheaper to reorder, because GSJJ, while they are great for like initial orders and they do a lot of proofing and stuff and it's free shipping, that free shipping cost, I think, is actually lumped into the like per piece cost. I was really shocked because to reorder 50 pins that have already been made and you don't have to pay the mold fee again was the same amount, if not more, than I would have paid to reorder 100 pins with my usual manufacturer. So super not cool. But again, like I'm moving away from enamel pins, so this is like a moot point, I guess. But that's just one more email that I have to make, and I don't want to, but I will because I deserve to get the things that I paid for. There's one last kind of exciting thing that I want to show off. It's not an unboxing because I've already unboxed them and tried them on, but let me show you. Okay, I had talked about this on Instagram a little bit, but I bought some things so that if I feel like it at conventions moving forward, I can dress up as the human version of Spirit, which you can see here. I already had the dress, and I had bought a petticoat for it that didn't end up working out because it didn't really look very good. But I bought a little witch hat, which I'm gonna dye. It's felt, so it'll take dye well. I'm gonna dye it more of a dark brown, but I love that it has a black inside, so there's a little bit of depth. And then I bought the boots, which have a heel, even though the illustration doesn't, but I couldn't find anything. These are the perfect color. They're like a really dark brown, and I want these to match a little more. So I have the apron, obviously, which I'm going to have Bestie Chi help me kind of shorten it because it's really long right now, and then use that extra length to make it into a tie. And then they're also gonna help me by making a bow to go around the back of this, and it's gonna be so cute. But I've also, like, this was a attempt, this was before Periwinkle existed, but this was my first plush attempt with a manufacturer. I was going to try and make Spirit Squishmallows, but how cute would it be to literally be my sticker, basically, and have my little plush, and who also looks good in the hat, which is amazing. Her eyeballs look a little weird. This was the first sample, so we never got past it, but I figured whatever. So yay, cute little Spirit. But the witch hat is precious. Fits perfectly. It's not an overbearing size. I love that it has the little bend built in. And I need to trim my bangs because they're really long. But yeah, so cute. I'm very excited. And then of course I'll have the backdrop, so if people like wanted to take pictures with me, they could. So lots of exciting things are happening, and I'm very tired, so we're going to end this vlog here. And it's gonna be all MidSummer Scream prep from here on until the end of July, so I'm excited to bring you guys along with me. I'm excited to have done our first intentional wholesale order and stamp rally card order, and I have to fix some enamel pins now, so there's lots to do, as always. But thank you guys so much for watching. I know this was a shorter one compared to the really long one last week, and I'm just gonna put out whatever amount of content I have. So thank you guys for being here and subscribing if you have, and do it if you haven't. And I will see you in the next one. Bye! And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed.